day 6 of the Australian NRF VIP Tour, and it's snowing here in New York, and we're about to go to the PSFK Conference.
This audience are retailers. There are a bunch of guys who have a bunch of folks from Australia. Yes, great to have you here. Woo! It's good to cheer.
He is really looking at retail like a media channel. I started this in 2011, and the reason why I use the term media, because when you think of a magazine or you think of reading a website, you know, editorial outlets express a narrative through writing articles and taking pictures. And our version of a narrative is curating merchandise around a subject matter and then having events that bring it to life. And then something that's quite different that we do is magazines have advertisers and we have sponsors. So it's a second revenue stream. So you'll see how the store can change it for those who haven't been there. And all in all, we've done 13 different stories. So every year in our industry, as we know, there's like the buzzword, right? Like 3 years ago, it was like curated. You couldn't escape that word. Now it's an experience. But I feel like in the same way, pop-ups are no longer a trend. They're like ubiquitous and part of our retail vernacular. I think experience is soon to become that if it's not already. It doesn't necessarily mean I think that we're there as an industry, but I think it's something that's definitely sums up what's necessary for consumer behavior. For me, what I found to be true was organizations, big or small, are like going to the United Nations without a translator, right? Marketing speaks Japanese, finance speaks Swahili, merchandising speaks Spanish. And even if a company's doing well, I fundamentally believe so much is left on the table by lack of translation and integration. Now keep in mind, as a consultant, it's easy to say this, right? Because I'm not fighting for a bonus or promotion.
Heard from Rachel Sheckman. This is Rachel Sheckman, founder of Story, one of New York's greatest retail experiences. Thanks for joining me, Rachel.
Of course.
Now, tell us, what's your tip for Australian retailers?
Well, I think at least on this side of the pond, we keep on hearing the word experience. I think another word that's super important is community. I'm fixing my hair. That's not really.
That's all right. I'd fix mine as well if I had some.
I know. Experience and community, and I think at the end of the day, you know, we spend so much time sitting in rooms thinking, what will the customer want, or looking at spreadsheets.
Yeah. And
at the end of the day, we ourselves are consumers. So stop and ask, would that actually keep me engaged in a store? And is the experience giving me something I can't get on my couch? And really, you know, people want a higher return on investment of their time. They want to spend time with family and friends. So is it an experience that taps into discovery and community and emotion? And is it compelling? Because, you know, we can buy black pants and toilet paper many places. So why should someone walk in a store to buy it?
What an absolute and utter legend. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.
Process. Make it all happen online.
It has to always remember to do, and I think it gets forgotten a lot, is really start back with like, who's my customer, what are they going to care about, what is the value proposition that I'm offering, because I think there's a lot of seduction that happens, and this is the latest and greatest, and whether it's magic mirrors or some other sort of technology, and I should integrate that into my space, or I got a space for free, so I should be there. But you really have to keep the heart of, who's my customer, where are they going to go? Where should I be to be in front of them? What are they going to value? What's going to pique their interest? Because my mom's shopping is different than me shopping, is different than my daughter shopping. So I think that's the #1 thing that gets lost a lot. And then also training the staff. So because we can get information wherever we want at any time, I think there has to be a lot more training that's happening. I think that store experience falls short a lot of the time because your brand ambassador and your staffer, they're the most important touch point, but yet they can't really convey the essence of the brand and really educate about a product. And so that's something that I think that a lot of people have to invest more time in. And then technology is great and it's a tool, but again, the relevance of it is really important because the coolest, shiniest thing is when you sell a product. It has to further the mission of your product. and what the value proposition of that product is and be relevant, and then it's additive to the store versus just an expensive integration that you invested your money and time into.
We focus on that I obsess over are really about the feeling of creating the sense of community and vibe that you get in a physical experience, like a music festival, but really feel it through your phone or through some digital channel in a way that uses technology to bring people together. Where we are in business, in this chapter of the Industrial Revolution we're in right now, which in my mind is this amazing moment where everything's shifting, panic is ensuing in C-suites everywhere, and everyone's trying to figure out how am I going to do, how am I going to figure this out? And it's happening across a myriad of industries, whether you are Pepsi thinking direct to consumer, cell phone company thinking direct to consumer, or a footwear apparel company focusing on direct to consumer. The obsession is real, the panic is real, and what I'm here to do is hopefully shake the tree a little bit to realize what it means to feel emotionally. So just because something's fun doesn't mean someone shares it. Has to make it emotional enough for them to share it. At the same time, the influencers set the tone and rhythm for the campaign, not us. We actually did at Virgin, we did very little talking, and the community did the majority of it. Tribes of like-minded fans all basically were fueling energy and engagement, and our currency in this instant was urgency and scarcity. The scarcity of the data, of the information that we disseminated to influencers, as well as the urgency of the now, of the present. And these are the tent poles of what unlocked my brain to understand how could you apply these to selling product. As we go through, as we were swiping through the product carousel, through some of the images, and as you got to an image, you notice that the finger instead wouldn't swipe but would turn to a Sharpie pen. And as it would go and complete the same pattern of what Penny had done, it would unlock a secret video of Penny Hardaway.
Oh, what's up? Penny here. Just hanging out here at the distribution center, checking out the anniversary edition of my AirPhone Pod 1. I couldn't lace up my pair on court without a little pre-game customization, but you can secure yours before anyone else. Look out for a push notification for an exclusive chance to cop my AirPhone Pod 1.
Tap the image, and from your couch, you'll see a 360 image of where we buried the shoe visually. You run down, you tap I'm here, that big button when you get down to the location. It'll check and see if you're in the geofence area. Once you are, if you happen to be in the lucky spot, you found them and you're available for immediate purchase. Now, just to give you a taste of what this does in the community, we did this in Washington Square Park, I think like around July, this example. And 8 minutes after we sent the push alert, a handful of us ran down to Washington Square Park, and I swear this is just me turning on my cell phone, and this is what we saw. So I'm going to start with the trend. Baby carry. First responders, it's Black Mirror-esque. And in a few seconds, you'll see what we call a senior standard. You see here, you can take a photo of the menu, and off the photo of the menu, you can actually train the camera on and unlock the shoe. Now imagine the power of that. An influencer now on Instagram, in their Instagram story, can drop an image, and now that person becomes the exclusive retailer of the shoe. Just because we turned and all this, frankly, is just a dope-ass QR code.
It's the halftime break here at the PSFK Conference, and we've already heard from some of New York's leading retail minds. I tell you what, Rachel was unbelievable. The gentleman from Nike store was absolutely awesome. We are learning a truckload. I wish you all could be here. Anyway, more content to come.
And thinking about future sort of convenience level stores that log you in as you come in. Take note of all the things that you're potentially picking up. And then as you walk out of the store, it's automatically logging all of those things and then just charging them to your mobile account.
A lot of startup products in our stores, but we really treat our stores as innovation labs, as labs to learn about what's going on. We believe that shopping isn't just about the actual transaction or purchasing, but about discovering and trying and learning.
Well, the PSFK conference has almost wrapped up, and what a conference it was. If you are coming to NRF, then it is a must-do on your list. We heard from some really, really awesome speakers here. So now, as I walk out of the venue, I'll be heading to Seattle with the gang. Looking forward to that, so see you in Seattle. We're off to Seattle.
Hey, so we're sad to be leaving New York, but new adventures starting in Seattle. We're en route to the airport, and I think we're in the Bronx. This is really cool. I'm so excited to be in the Bronx.
I know that I've been leaving you with questions. I know I should, but I don't wanna fall. I know with you I have to learn my lessons. You go up when I go down. You see clear when I go blind. When I fall hard, you turn me around. Oh, you go up when I go down. You see clear when I go blind. And oh, I hope you always be around. The show is over. Now you finally know it's you and you only. So hard trying to show it. Give you my all. Promise I'll be good. Waiting for answers, but now it's up to you.
Well, we've arrived in Seattle. As you can see, a bit of a travel day. Started the day at the PSFK conference and then sitting on a 5.5-hour flight from New York to Seattle in preparation of some great events on a Seattle leg of the tour. So it's going to kick off tomorrow morning with some retailer visits and then off to Microsoft to see what they've got going on. So it's going to be really, really good day tomorrow. I'll tell you what, it's going to be sad saying bye to a lot of the people that are on this tour because we're really bonding well and getting on and having a great time sharing some awesome experiences. So time for me to end the night, go to bed and get ready for a big day tomorrow. Till then, keep smiling.
You see clear when I go blind.